Hello there. Welcome to our Betta Mart Equa channel. Today we'll be explaining about the disease called ick, or in other names white spots. If you have not subscribed to the channel yet, don't forget to subscribe. Ick is a common illness that affects fish, including bettas. Learn how to recognize the signs and what to do about them. Learn about betta fish diseases to protect your pet. Betta fish, also known as Siamese fighting fish, are the most popular pet fish around. Males, with their spectacular long fins and vibrant coloration, are found in just about any pet store. Because they are easy to take care of and delightful to watch, bettas are favorites of many aquarists and animal lovers. But sometimes, things go wrong. Fish, like all other pets, can get sick, but treating a sick fish isn't like treating a sick cat or dog. You can't just put your betta in a carrier and take him to the vet. That's why it's important to be able to recognize the most common betta fish illnesses and know how to treat them so your little friend can go back to his old self. This article will help you diagnose and treat ick, also spelled ick, one of the most common betta sicknesses. Listen on for more. How to tell if something is wrong with your fish. What is ick, and does my betta have it? How to treat ick. How to prevent ick. Other possible culprits. How to tell if something is wrong with your fish. Betta fish are hardy little creatures. Wild bettas live in very shallow rice paddies in Southeast Asia, sometimes in waters only a few inches deep, so their genetics give them the strength to withstand a lot of unpleasant conditions. However, the bettas you buy from pet stores have been bred more for beauty than for brawn, so they are susceptible to diseases, infections, and parasites. Noticing that something is off with your betta seems like bad news, but the good news is that you've taken the first step and identified that something is wrong. Because healthy fish are so active, it's pretty easy to tell when your betta just isn't as healthy as he used to be. The symptom chart below can help you determine if your fish is unwell. Keep in mind that your fish may not exhibit every symptom. Trust your instincts. You know your betta better than anyone, and if you think it's acting strange, you are probably right. What is ick, and does my betta have it? Ick, also spelled ick, is one of the most common aquarium parasites. Ick are tiny white pests that latch onto your betta's face and body, causing itchiness as well as general malaise. They remain on the fish for 4 days. After 4 days, they detach from the fish and float down into the tank to multiply. This lasts for a day before the ick finish reproducing. The new ick then swim around the tank for 2 days before attaching to your fish again and restarting the cycle. Signs that your betta has ick. White specks on his head and body. The specks are often compared in appearance to granules of salt. You may see only a few, or you may see lots of them, depending on the severity of the parasite attack. Itchiness. You may notice your betta rubbing his body on plants or gravel in his tank, trying to scratch himself. Loss of appetite, lethargy, and other common signs of illness listed in the table above. Some fish may act completely normal, with the only sign of ick being the white specks. If you're worried about ick, take a good look at your fish every day and try to keep a record of any changes in behavior or appearance. How to treat itch. The survival rate from ick is very high. Most infected fish who are treated in a timely fashion will be rid of the parasites and back to normal in no time. The majority of ick-related fish deaths occur when the ick goes untreated for a very long time or when it is found along with other parasites or illnesses. If you've managed to tell that your fish has ick, it is probably at a mild enough stage that killing the parasite and curing your fish will be very simple. Step 1. Create an ick-free environment. The first thing you want to do once you spot ick is get the fish out of the water he is currently in. Ideally, this means setting up a hospital tank with clean water that has been treated with a water conditioner to ensure the best water for your fish while he heals. If you don't have another tank, then perform a complete water change, Clean your tank thoroughly, and add water conditioner before returning your fish to the tank. It can spend up to 3 days swimming in the tank water, so putting your betta in new water will get him away from any free-swimming parasites. The water in this new tank should be slowly raised up to a maximum of 82 degrees Fahrenheit, 27.7 degrees Celsius. Bettas are tropical fish, so they prefer warm water, but ick thrive in colder waters, so by raising the temperature you give the pesky parasites a lower chance of survival. Step 2. Choose your medicine. The next thing you should do is select a medicine to put in the tank that will kill the remaining ick. There are 3 basic types of medications for betta fish: antiparasitics, antifungals, and antibacterials. Ick is a parasite, so if you're browsing the pet store shelves, look for a medicine that's advertised as an antiparasitic. There are a lot of medications that claim to kill ick, but what you're looking for is one with either malachite green or methylene blue as a main ingredient. Check the label for one of these 2 ingredients before you buy the medicine. Step 3. Add your medicine to the tank. Follow the instructions on the bottle very carefully and completely. Usually you just need to measure out the liquid in a syringe and squirt it into the water, although smaller bottles may have a built-in dropper to make it easier. If you would prefer to use a dropper, Quick Cure by Aquarium Products is a treatment with malachite green that I have had a lot of luck with. The medicine won't be able to kill the ick while it's attached to your betta, so you must keep using the medicine even if you don't see ick on your fish. When the ick are free swimming, the medicine will kill them. Tips for adding the medicine: add the medicine every day for at least a week. It is a good idea to continue using it for several days after that week just to be sure that all the ick are killed. To keep the water clean, perform 25% water changes every day while you are treating your betta. You should only treat your betta if he is isolated. Malachite green and methylene blue won't harm your betta, but they could be harmful to any tank mates such as catfish or frogs. In addition, if your betta tank has a carbon filter, you will need to remove the carbon before beginning treatment with the medicine. The instructions that come with the medication can tell you more about what may be sensitive to that particular medication. Read the instructions thoroughly before beginning treatment. How to prevent ick. Ick is most commonly the result of poor water conditions. Things like uneaten food and fish waste turn into ammonia, which is poisonous and makes your betta's environment unsafe. These things also add to nitrite and nitrate levels, which are very dangerous at high levels. Here are some things you can do to keep your water safe for your fish and prevent ick. Invest in a water testing kit. A water testing kit will sample the water in your tank and tells you when various chemicals are present or too high. Change the water frequently. Even without a testing kit, you can usually tell when the water needs to be changed. The tank will be cloudy and smell funny. This is the ammonia from your fish's waste. The moment ammonia is present, it's time to change the water. A betta kept in a 1-gallon tank should have a 100% water change every 3 to 4 days. In larger tanks with filters, partial water changes of 25% to 50% every week or so will keep the water fresh and clean for your betta. Use aquarium salt. You may also want to start adding aquarium salt to your betta's tank. They don't need much. Between half a teaspoon and 1 teaspoon per gallon will ward off ick before it even gets the chance to find your fish. Aquarium salt is inexpensive and a very good deterrent to fish illnesses and parasites, ick included. Other possible culprits. If you keep your betta's tank clean, you'll almost certainly never get ick. However, if you keep your tank immaculate but your fish still catches ick, frozen live food may be to blame. Live food can carry the ick parasite, and so when you put it into your betta's tank, you may have yourself an ick attack. If you feed your betta live food, make sure you buy it from a quality seller who takes good measures to keep parasites out of their supply. Bettas that are stressed due to poor water quality, Other illnesses, improper feeding, or proximity to other fish are more likely to be attacked by ick. One of the best things you can do to prevent ick is to keep your betta happy and stress-free. Make sure these things and you'll probably never see ick again.
Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe, and hit the bell icon. We will be bringing you more videos about betta fish and stuff.